matter of fact, we're gonna end it with this. I think it's that's one of the biggest problems for men and women. Because I don't like to point fingers at women or men.
No, for men and women. Yeah,
accountability.
Definitely.
You see this abortion stuff and things like that, and you just hear some of these women, and it's like, yo, you just gotta. How about we be mindful of who we sleep with? And again, men too, because you shooting up the club, and you saw the video with the McDonald's baby mother. She.
Oh yeah.
I felt sorry for homie for a second, and
this is the clip that's gonna do the numbers. All right. So in that situation, I gotta ask you.
Okay.
Who do you think was wrong?
Bro, I struggled with it. It was 50-50 because me, I wouldn't be in that position.
You lying right now.
I wouldn't be in that position.
But you know it's not 50-50. Off rip, the first thing you think
is I'm not.
Shorty's
bugging. And it's the way that she went about it. You can hear her voice and it's so condescending.
Right.
So it's like, maybe he heard this before and don't want to get food for the other ones.
But let me break it down.
Okay.
Women, what do they do for us? They wake up in the morning. They wash their ass. They brush their teeth. They alter their hair. They put different shades of powder on their faces. They paint their eyelashes. They wear girdles or waist trainers. They get augmentation to cover any flaws that might make them not attractive.
Yeah, that they might think. Yeah.
Now understand, someone that's gonna do all that to cover a flaw it's not gonna be easy for that person to admit one.
When they're wrong. It's a very good point.
You dig what I'm saying?
Very good point.
And that is the state of women nowadays. You might run into a good one that's like, all right, you know what? I kind of fucked up. That was wrong. But not too many women are down with taking accountability because they do so much to cover their own flaws. You dig what I'm saying?
Very good point.
While Shorty was speaking, this was the translation. I fucked up. My other baby daddies ain't shit. It's gonna be crazy when he's the only one eating.
And my other baby.
I'm gonna wanna blow my brains out because I'm watching my other baby starve for the other decisions that I made that was stupid. You a good nigga.
Yeah.
Can you be a little bit gooder?
Yeah. And if you're not, you ain't shit.
Can you make it so my other kids don't hate their brother? Cause he got a good dad.
Yeah.
And then I gotta look at this shit all day in the household.
Even though it's my responsibility.
I ain't shit. I ain't got the money to do it. I didn't have a plan. I was just fucking.
That's the kicker right there. No plans. And like I said, you got the guys too. And I don't know his situation, but it's like,
But when you hear that, where I'm saying it, and you put that on that video,
it's pretty much.
Her frustration ain't with him. Her frustration is with herself.
Yeah, with her choice. Yeah, mistakes.
When he can't eat because he can't. She's not saying he can't eat that. If they ain't gonna get something, she's not saying they gonna be looking at him eating each one of those fries. Their stomachs is growling.
Yeah, we said.
I don't want them to kill him for his food. Cause I'm fucked up. I don't get my stamps too.
Yeah, that was the kicker too. Yeah, it's rough. So everything was just on him.
But does homie realize he's making it tough on his son? If I was him, you know what I'd do? I would get extra stuff, give it to my son,
and then
tell him to go feed the other kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Make him look like the man, whatever.
In 5 months, he be running the household, you heard? Teach them the lessons they need to grow, you heard? 5 months, he the boss.
The boss.
The boss.
Math homework done, no nuggets, nigga.
Nah, not even that. Not even that.
Yeah, just here.
But they gonna understand.
They gonna understand,
Yo, my brother's looking out for me.
Yeah.
He don't have to.
Yep.
Because my dad don't do it. And if my dad don't have to, then nobody has to.
Very good point.
If I was him, I'd be like, even if you don't give them all a burger, get fries for them.
Yeah, something.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And like I said, we don't know their situation, but if that's not the first time he's talked to you like that, I think I would. You're gonna get drained.
I seen a lot of people jumping on her case, and it is what it is. But taking into consideration, she's definitely not taking accountability for decisions, and she didn't even want to mention the other kid's father.
Yeah.
But she knew in her heart, you the good nigga.
You the good nigga, yeah. Like you said, do gooder. Do gooder, man.
It was just, but that's a testament to me of where society is at.
Yes. Yep. Just like I said, we just pointing fingers.
Like you have to translate people's aggression because there's people going through shit in their life that they can't really handle.
Yeah. They don't know how to handle it, yeah.
And they don't know how to admit it. They don't know how to confess, I fucked up.
Yeah.
I made bad decisions. They don't know how to do that. They put all the energy on somebody else. All the blame, all that. You know what I mean?
Deflection and things like that.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Niggas come up with all types of shit to not pay $1,200.
Yeah, we're gonna end it on that, man. And the one thing when I was talking to T-Top, and like I always say, when like you said, growth too. When you go through that self-growth, you go through a real self journey. It's ugly. It should be ugly because you're supposed to look in the mirror and change.
But for T-Top, I probably wouldn't be battling either, my nigga. The shit they got to say about his child is horrible.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to hear that.
And we spoke about that earlier, about, positivity.
There's no morals in this motherfucker.
Lord Jamar also just said that too. It's like, he said nowadays, back in the day, you know who you really bad, and nowadays niggas will Google how many baby mothers you got,
right?
All up in your face, they touching you. You know what I mean? So,
listen, this man was on the first episode of My Expert Opinion. I owe him.
Founding father over here. Yeah.
This not the same thing we read the other day. Right?
No.
The baby mamas neither.
I remember.
Shout out to Ty though. Shout out to Ty.
Shout out to Ty.
Yo, chill.
Okay.
All right,
we'll leave it there.
We see everything.
But baby.
But no, we're done.
We see everything. So,
Math, appreciate you, man. Hopefully we bump into you again soon, and we just tuned. Everybody's tuned in, man.
Yeah.
The best part is we don't know who's next. You know what I mean? You just come out of nowhere. You might get a fucking actor or actress. You know what I mean? And it's. You're not in a bubble because it's not just.
I don't like the box.
You shouldn't, but you shouldn't be.
I don't like the box.
You shouldn't be. And you still got mad battle rappers. If you want to go back to that, that you could do, that would make sense.
It wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense.
It wouldn't make sense. Like Bass, I'm out of there. So let me ask you a Smack and Beasley episode. If they can give you like a history of from day one of Smack DVD to where they at now, something like that.
I think when they finally decide
to like hang it up, kind of.
No.
Okay.
To like create a situation where royalties and everything could be available.
Yeah. Then you can have that conversation.
I got you. You know what I mean? I got love for both of them, but I feel like there's so many other things. Especially in my mind, bro. I dead ass got 5 ways to add another couple million to battle rap, and I've spoken to people about it. And they just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
And I can't go to the battle rappers because we got battle rappers who don't like me that's going to tell them not to do it. It hurts me.
Yeah, you got to people just got to take their emotions out of it. And like you said,
take that away. Like, my nigga, there's no reason. Like, me and Hitman Holla ain't got no beef. What is it really about?
Yeah.
I mean, Goods. No, Goods did some shady shit that I could probably, you know what I mean? Like, I hold my friends to a high standard. And I don't think that I could ever understand that shit. You know what I mean? And publicly, I've never seen him rectify that either. So, but ain't nothing wrong with being cordial. There's only like a handful of niggas that I could probably be like, nah, I don't give a fuck, nigga. You could burn in hell. Like,
it is what it is.
You know what I mean? It's only a handful of those niggas. And that's because of the things that they tried to put on my jacket.
Gotcha.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's no real coming back from it.
Right. There's no coming back from that.
And if you weren't at your position now, they
Right.
probably wouldn't be coming.
I'm just staying tuned for your karma because it's coming to you.
Gotcha.
It's coming to you. And let's see how you deal with it. You saw how I dealt with it. Let's see how you deal with it. You feel me?
444,000 subscribers later. Man.
Shout out to the culture. And as we speak, it's probably up another 5,000. Shout out to the culture. Shout out to everybody, all the battle rappers doing their thing. I know I'll be talking this business shit and it sound like I got animosity, but realistically, if things was in order, I'd be even bigger. So it's not even about that.
That's very true.
It's not even about
That's very
that.
true. Yeah.
I'm not hating on nobody. You feel what I'm saying? That 10 years could have meant a lot more if we just made better decisions.
Better decisions.
Salute. Man.
Math.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, King.